global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. The issue of our security personnel always neglecting court order as at when they take directives from executive or legislatures, regardless of the court order of the judiciary. They do what their organ at the top tells them is now a norm. It started with Sowore as an internationally known all over Nigeria, where court order upon court order kept on coming in, and the security personnel didn't deem it fit to obey the court order. They just found a way around it. It took place also in Imo State, and now it is happening again as a Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja has granted an unconditional release to the spokesperson for the Coalition of United Political Parties, CUPP, Ugochinyere. The court also refrained the first order by restraining the police from rearresting him again. However, despite the directive of the court, the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, is yet to comply with the order and release of Ugochinyere. If you check our playlist in politics, you realize that we carried the news where they had to cry out that CUPP spokesperson talking about Ugochinyere has been under detention, and the place where they detained him it's enough to expose him to COVID-19, which is right now a pandemic that has no cure. And he had to cry out over the allegation because he actually came up some months back saying that he had classified information that the House of Assembly, the Green Chamber, the Green House of Assembly have collected a bribe, some money that was ranging to $10 million from Bill Gates to pass the infectious bill to enable Nigerians become, permit me to use the word, lab rats. But then, based on that information he made public to the media space, there was an outcry. So when that bill came up, Nigerians had to vehemently look into the bill, sort some of the clauses that were not nice, because it made Nigerians where we won't have a say over the choice whether we want to be immunized or not. So Nigerians rejected it and all that. But then that claim and allegation was quite strong that prompted Femi Gbajiabiamila to say they should investigate the matter and bring him to book. Now he has they tried detaining him. He got a restraining order for him not to be detained on and forth until finally he was picked, put into, according to the information reaching us, put into detention where COVID-19 people who have been compromised are staying, and he's scared, according to information reaching us, that he may get infested. Now, the challenge now is there's a court order. I'm going to read the court order very quickly so you will understand where we are heading. It said, here is saying, sue number FCT HC/BW/CV/120/2020, motion number FCT/MC/M/7817/2020 between Kengaemogo Ugochinyere as the applicant and 1. Honorable Femi Gbajiabiamila, 2. the House of Representatives, 3. the Clerk of the National Assembly, 4. Honorable Henry Unwanwuba, 5. Inspector General of Police, 6. Director General of State Security Services, DSS. All these people are the respondent. Enroll order. Chibuzosi Ezekwe Esquire for the applicant. Said upon ruling delivered on the 22nd day of June 2020, it is hereby ordered as follows. 1. An order is hereby made in the name of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, directing the 5 defendants or any other officer under his control or command to release the applicant Kengaemogo Ugochinyere forthwith and unconditionally from unlawful and illegal incarceration, a product of disobedience of a lawful and subsisting law. Now that's where we have found ourselves in a country where the rule of law is obeyed, and this is actually gotten from the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, Judicial Division, that holding at court number 12 Bekwara Abuja, Bawari Abuja. Now this is what we are saying, where court orders are obeyed when it is convenient for those who want to obey it, and that does not augur well for democracy in Nigeria. But before we go into full analysis, we would like to feel the pulse of Nigerians over this, because Nigerians have taken to their social media to react over this. It's now a norm. Dasuki, Sowore, it's normal now. If you go into that space and you don't have people, oh God help you. Now let's feel the pulse of Nigerians over this. So I said they should stop calling this man CUPP. He is the feeders team of PDP. How do you know that? That you speak, but still, that's the problem we have in this country. That you speak critically against the government of the day. If they have gone wrong, you become an opposition. It's wrong for democracy. Take criticism, learn from it, move on. That way the country grows. But when you begin to see every criticism as your opposition, then you have decided not to even learn anything at all. This is why I say another Dasuki is about to happen. Another Sowore is about to happen. This is why I'm saying he should explain his Bill Gates $10 billion first. Okay, that's another one. He should be able to, but I don't know how he got his information, but I think if he said it's classified, he should be able to give the security guys. Well, that also depends on what he signed to get that information from. But let's continue. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians over this. This one here is saying, because he said Bill Gates bribed the senators. Well, Bill Gates is one of the most corrupt person alive. I don't know about that. Where did he get that information from, young man? I don't think he knows what he's saying. I don't know where he got that kind of information from. I wouldn't want to go into that because I don't know where his source of that information is. I wouldn't want to go on that. This one here is saying, too many sad days for democracy in this administration. If you cannot obey simple court order, then what can you obey? I don't know. Honestly, it's a big question. I don't know. Court order is for everyone. It's not just for common man. It's for everyone. Let's continue. This country has already gone down the hill. It's now going into the ocean. This is where with the righteous. This way here is saying, good for him. Are you serious? Somebody saying good for him? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. It's everywhere. This way here is saying, all they know is to play politics and divide the citizens. Look at them. Some of them have no certificate, yet they are leading you with a first-class degree. Ethiopia is generating billions of dollars just through tourism, yet states which have high tourism potentials like Cross River State than Ethiopia are running to Abuja to collect monthly allocation. At 40 years, you are still depending on your 40K. We are more than 40. You're still depending on your mother to get monthly stipend. No job. Okay, it's talking about those graduates now. It says at 40 years, you're still depending on your mother to get monthly stipends. No job, no capital, no good road, no good health care facilities, no good schools. Nigerian youth, are you not tired? Suffering, no, they tire you. If you're in Nigeria, you join this movement. Let's claim our country back. That's a strong one. It's a good one if it is very practicable, but how will you do it? Omoyele Sowore called on revolution now that all Nigerians should come into the street and do the needful. Very few Nigerians hit the streets. Of course, although there was security personnel all over the road, the streets in Nigeria, Lagos, Ogun, Abuja, just to ensure that that revolution now did not see the light of day, and that was the end of it. And ever since Nigeria saw the way they were treating Sowore, very few youths came out again to do so because they were all scared. The reason why a lot of persons feel that the reason why Sowore is still alive is because he has a wife that is outspoken, who has connections to an international body, who has connection to the United States because they're all American citizens, and also the fact that Omoyele Sowore also doubles as the owner of Sahara Reporter. So, he is also a media person himself. So, to a great extent. If you touch him, it's going to be on his media space in a moment. So they're just looking at it as Omoyele Sowore is different. So coming to go and join him, you must have powers that be. But let's continue. But if you are saying let's join, what stopped you from joining Omoyele Sowore at the time when you come? Well, it's not too late anyway. For those who still believe in that Nigeria is redeemable, why not? Everything is worth trying. Let's continue. So here said the policies of this regime have badly affected and made more Nigerians poorer, jobless, and hopeless. Aren't you, Nnamdi Kanu? Asked Bishop Kuka. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? Asked Bishop Kuka. Boko boys that have done away with millions of people and destroyed property worth billions of naira are being pardoned, rehabilitated, and will soon get commission. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? I have watched the way and manner the palliative is distributed. No records, no proper accounting. Oh, so sad. He weeps. General Muhammad Buhari doesn't even talk to Nigerians. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? The nation's economy is on autopilot with no one clearly in charge. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? A country where fundamental human rights and free speech is now a crime. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? A country where you are told not to defend yourself against those who want to maim you. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? A nation where human lives no longer matter. A particular tribe and region get more favored, get better job opportunities, and act like they own the country. Aren't you Nnamdi Kanu? I weep for my country, Nigeria. All of these ills that have bedeviled our country is the exact reason why Nnamdi Kanu began the agitation for the emancipation of the Igbos, an attempt to make them escape the impunity, incompetency, and bigotry leadership Nigeria currently has. Until the narrative is changed, I will support anything coming from Nnamdi Kanu. I've said it before, let the Igbo man lead Nigeria for 4 years. I'm sure the difference will be clear. Okay, this is another respondent talking. I guess is also using the opportunity to promote Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his cause. But in general, the same thing is being said, that rule of law in Nigeria is not being respected. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on this? Now the Omoyele Sowore game is about to be replicated. I just hope this time around there'll be a lot of voice to help speak up for the young man. But then again, he needs to tell Nigerians, he needs to tell the people who he allegedly claimed was given $10 billion because of the issue from Bill Gates. He needs to also clarify that. Let's meet in the comment section. Don't also forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Beside it, you will see bell notification icon. Go ahead and click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Stay tuned for more updates.